Yellow just blocking in the house in my road. Gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes. Just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a booze with some ice cream. She'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip like the winter do.
See me with the crew. I better get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
He's me and my goonies gonna be gripping the toolie. They think it's a game to me and the gang is gonna play Call of Duty. Cause when it comes to the static, oh my steady active. Catch you lacking in traffic, giving close caskets. I'm in my lane when I'm spinning the block and I'm putting the pin.
What's up, y'all? Stayed on my AK, the global dark-skinned ambassador, aka the hardest working YouTuber on YouTube, man. The number speaks for itself. I pat my own self on the back. I just found out that I reached 2 million total views on my channel. I got almost 1,000 videos up there, you know what I'm saying? So feel free to go through the archives after this. Feel free to hit subscribe, hit that bell. But today's Rikers Island story is a tragic situation. And this is more than the Rikers Island story. This is also a lesson in manhood, a lesson in controlling your emotions as a man, because in the blink of an eye, your rage and your emotions can get the best of you and you can throw your life away. This is a story about the 16-year-old Spanish kid who stabbed his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend to death. Now, the reason why this is a Rikers Island story is because when I was on the island, I remember finding out in the news that I believe, don't quote me on this, but I feel like I'm right. My brain is telling me this happened in Forest Projects or around Forest Projects in the Bronx. If you're not aware of Forest Projects, this is the area where Fat Joe, famous rapper Fat Joe, grew up at. He grew up around that area, right? So the news article was like, there was this kid who chose to lose his mind because he was in love. He had a girlfriend. They broke up for whatever reason. Seems like he left her. I mean, she left him. He probably was just too beta, too simpish. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, a lot of men are just brought up that way in this day and age, you know? He basically found out who the boyfriend was. He maybe stalked them for a little while. And one day, in the heat of rage, he got a knife. He ran down on dude and he poked him up. He poked him up. Now, and I remember being on the bus with this kid. I got remanded, one of my many times that I got remanded during my 17, 18-month long tenure on Rikers Island. And it was just a regular, typical night. And before we even got on the bus, word was already said that the kid who stabbed his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend to death had got remanded because he had just got locked up. He got remanded and he getting on the bus. But the way that they was dealing with him, I'd already known he was in PC. So they sat him down, separated from everyone else, and he riding on the bus or what have you. And I didn't care too much. I just thought to myself, like, that's crazy. Caught a body over shorty, you feel me? Caught a body over shorty. And it's like, I've been angry. I've had my jealous ways in the past. And honestly, I've contemplated killing somebody for crossing me about a girl, right? But not because a girl left me and got with another dude, but because I felt like somebody I knew was going behind my back to deal with a girl that I was dealing with. And I just felt the way about it. I just felt like it was disloyalty. It crosses a man's mind to kill another man from time to time. Honestly, if we all be honest, it crosses a man's mind. But it's your conscience. It's the logical part of you that's like, I'm not doing that. This bitch ain't worth me going to jail. I'm liable to walk around the corner of the mall and get a way badder thing, you know what I'm saying? Way tighter, wetter box, you know what I'm saying? Which I have done in regards to that situation regarding me. But bringing it back to Rikers Island, I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, like, first of all, how he looked. He was 16 years old, short, frail, pale Spanish dude with an afro. And he just looked terrified, sick. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, like, dude threw his life away just to come to the island and be with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in all due reality, he wasn't built for this. He just let his emotions get the best of him, you know? It probably was his first heartbreak, you know what I mean? Like, it's times like this, when a young man is going through stuff like this, they need to have an older man they could talk to who been through it to say, listen, it gets better. It gets better, bro. It gets better. You will learn from this. You will grow. You get a better thing. Because realistically, she's liable to gain 40 to 50 pounds over the next 10 years, have multiple baby daddies, and be trash. Sometimes a young man going through a heartbreak needs to hear these type of things, you feel me? And now I'm just thinking about it while I'm on the bus at the time. I'm like, wow, like, dude literally just threw his life away. Like, he dumbed out. He dumbed out over the box. And really, you see, men's jealousy is a possession thing. It don't even be love all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like the chick who I was talking about, where I personally contemplated briefly about taking a man's life. Not necessarily taking a man's life, but like shooting him or doing something like that. Beating him to the ground. That's really possession. It wasn't. I never even really loved that girl. It was more of a possession thing, a territory type of thing. That's what it's about with men. And you see, this is 12 years later. I'm pretty sure that same dude wish he could rewind time back and take his knife out of that kid's body, you know? And then the whole time I'm sitting on the bus, dudes is just telling him like, yo, man, why you did that? Yo, man, now you coming over here to be with it. What you think you gonna be doing on the island? You know what I'm saying? They pressing him. He just looking at him, ignoring him. He terrified. And it's like, damn, like, little bro dumbed out. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a lesson. When sipping goes wrong. When a young man can't control his anger. You know what I'm saying? When a young man doesn't have the right people to vent to, the right older male role model to speak to calm him down, talk him off the ledge, you know what I'm saying? A counselor, somebody, you know what I mean? Maybe even his mother didn't say the right words to him to calm him down. This is what happens, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.